Stephanie,
Hello.
how are you?
I am incredibly awesome. How are you?
What a spot.
Thank you.
What's Go Away Bay?
That's what I named the property.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Is it to keep people away?
Sometimes when people are out and they make it down to the end of the road,
Yeah.
they see the sign, we can hear them laughing. It's fun, you know?
Yeah, sure. No, that's cool.
The story behind Go Away Bay is I took my husband to a bed and breakfast around Moosehead Lake, and they had a little pillow on the door that said, "Go away." And it was your do not disturb sign.
Oh, really?
And I thought, that's so cool. And my husband surprised me with that giant sign that said "Go away."
Okay.
And so we named the property Go Away Bay.
Wow, man,
Yeah.
this is a very nice house. Did
Thank
you build it?
We did. I got to design it. When I moved here, I lived a couple towns south of here, met my husband, moved into his...
When you moved here?
Yeah, I
You
moved,
met him here?
I moved here all alone.
Oh my
I left all
gosh.
my friends, all my family, and I came up here alone because I absolutely love Maine. Once I moved in and settled down, I decided to get a dog, and the breeder, before I paid the breeder, I said, "I want your veterinarian's phone number to get a reference on you." And she gave me his phone number. I called his clinic. He answered the phone, blew my mind. And he proceeded to try and talk me out of getting a dog for 15 minutes. And I disliked him completely. And then I had the dog I didn't listen to him, I got the dog. After 2 weeks, my breeder called and said, "The veterinarian wants your phone number." And he pursued me, and he was persistent, and I ended up marrying him.
Did he? What did he pursue you simply because he just liked your personality?
He-
You hadn't seen each other yet, right?
We hadn't seen each other. My voice on the phone.
Was good enough. So
give
what did you
good
think when you
phone.
first met him? When you first saw him?
He's like 6'2", and I just looked up at him. And my dog, we met him. He convinced me to meet with him, so we jumped in the car and drove down to his clinic to meet him one day. And then from there we went to his farmhouse, and my dog sat on my lap, chewed the button off what I was wearing, a coat, and then after that first meeting, he said, "Well, it's fate. You know, you've got to come back. The dog, you know, I've got your button." So
Now, was his story similar to yours? I mean, did he move from away to up here?
my husband's lived all over the country, and he's lived in Maine several different times and had practices here, practices in California.
I
So
see.
yeah, his dad was an engineer, so he traveled quite a bit.
When you moved up here, did you work, or did you just come up here and rent a place, and then you found this?
I
spot?
bought a home.
Okay.
I owned a finance company.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then the economy turned really bad, so finance wasn't a good thing to be in. So I sold my interest in the finance company, and I started my own company called Profound, and I work with local businesses now.
Is that what you're doing now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's get going, and we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Amongst other things.
All right.
Why did you pick this place, this part of Maine, this Steuben area?
I am from the coast of Massachusetts. I'm used to being on the ocean, and
Which part of Mass?
I'm from Gloucester, Rockport. You've heard of the Perfect Storm and Gorton's of Gloucester, and so my father's a fisherman, and it's just in my blood just to have that ocean near me. And I wanted to own trees. I wanted lots of trees, so I kept coming to Maine and looking at property, and ended up in Sorrento, which isn't far from here. And then I met my husband, moved to his place, which is rural and no ocean.
Yep.
And we found this piece of land in the middle of winter. It was all woods like this, and we just walked in and we bought it. And then started designing the house. Gosh, I've been in Maine probably 9 years, and we've been in this spot for about 5.
All right. Tell us a little bit about Steuben. This is the village. This is the town of Steuben.
This is
What
the town of Steuben.
Are most of the people that live here from away, or are they local Mainers?
There are some seasonal residents, and lots of lobstermen and fishermen and
Mm-hmm. And you're year round.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And that's okay.
Absolutely.
You don't mind the crazy cold and snow?
I love the four seasons.
You love it?
I work out of the house. I don't have to go out in it. Yeah. And I just look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah. So, yeah. No, you can't take me away from here. Just can't.
Do you don't miss Massachusetts? I mean...
I miss the beauty.
Of the coastline.
The coastline. I miss the light. I miss my artist friends. I don't miss the crowds. Very crowded. Because I spent 20 years in Gloucester, and then I went 20 years in Rockport, which is a little smaller, but still, the people. And the houses are next to each other, very close, and the tourists come in buses. No, thanks.
Really? Yeah. Oh,
go to the left.
Go to the left. Yes. Now, what is this?
This is the Village Green.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's a really quaint town. Very friendly people, very nice.
Yeah, and they have a school. I see
and
that
they have
there.
A wonderful elementary school and the library. There's a big sense of community here.
Yeah. Nice little.
Yeah. We fish for elvers here.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Take this right.
Okay. Tell us about what you do.
Well, my company is called Profound. And the tagline is be an expert in the art of promotion, discovery, and recovery. So I help local businesses and local business people get found and get chosen by people who are looking for their type of business. I'd like to say that I position them as authorities in their industry, so they're automatically chosen.
Which way am I going?
Left. They're automatically chosen, and there's just no question. And the way I do that is to tell their stories. So I would do interviews with local business people, and then I would publish the articles, and they would get picked up nationwide and get syndicated out to all the affiliates of ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. I write for CNN. I can put photo essays in USA Today. So I'll position a business and give them exposure as much as they want. And then we continue that, so they're always in the news. And people look at you like, wow, you're always in the news. You must be the one to go to.
How do you keep somebody always in the news?
Oh, there's a million.
Don't they have to be doing something that is newsworthy?
And you can do something so simple and be in the news. You could update your website and we can do a press release about it.
I see.
You could win an award.
Right.
You could do something in the community, which I'm very community-based. If you're doing something in the community and you're a business, I'm all over it. Once the articles are published, then it gives them something to brag about on social media. Hey, look at this, I made the news, and wow, my story got picked up here, 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 and here.
How do you do that in such a remote place?
I reach out to people that I find interesting, and I just ask them if they'd love to do an interview. I set up a community website called downeastgrapevine.com, and I interview local business owners and publish an article about them, and then we do the whole social media, and they get known, and from there I could get them on the radio. I could publish a chapter in a book for them and then turn them into best-selling authors. I mean, there's a million different things that you can do with authority positioning.